I'd like to talk to you about one of the most emotional issues in all of education, and that's grading. And the reason we know it's so emotional is we once published an article that appeared on the front page cover of USA Today, and within a few hours there were over 400 negative, angry posts about that particular article. Well, there was also an article about the war in the Middle East, and there were about 100 posts about that article. We know that grading is important, but it's probably not more important than peace in the Middle East, so let's all just take a calm, rational approach to grading, even though we know it makes a lot of people mad. Let's talk about the elements of effective grading. If we can just look at our grading practices to make sure they meet these 4 criteria, are grades accurate, fair, timely, and understandable, then we can give feedback to students that actually can help them improve their own performance. And what do I mean by the word accuracy? It means that the same work by the same student should get the same grade even if the teacher is different. And that's not the case all across the country. There are idiosyncratic grading policies each teacher applies, and so the same work by the same student could quite possibly be an A all the way to an F. If you really want to know how effective your grading practices are, just try this simple experiment. Make a list of every grading practice you're currently implementing and decide with your colleagues if the disadvantages of that grading practices outweigh the advantages. Now, if you can find a grading practice where the disadvantage outweighs the advantages, that might be a grading practice you want to eliminate. Remember, rank order your grading practices by how accurate, fair, timely, and understandable they are. And if they meet that criteria, you've got a grading practice you're going to want to continue.